Today we're going to start with electronics, and I'm recording this on an Osmo Pocket, and it's about the size, this is the case, and it's weighing in at 5.4 ounces. I'm also bringing my Google Pixel smartphone. I am really bad about screen time, and knowing this about myself, I felt it was best for my hike if I brought a separate camera, and that's why I decided on the Osmo Pocket as opposed to using my phone. I'm going to try to keep my phone on airplane mode and really only be taking it out for gut hooks. And with electronics, you need to charge them. So I have a Mophie Zog, I think it's the brand, power station. I went with a smaller one to help, again, make sure that I am being really thoughtful about the electronics usage on the trail and really focus more on enjoying the hike and interacting with other hikers and less about filming pictures, etc. You know, I do want to have those memories, but I want to keep it reasonable in terms of how much time I'm spending doing YouTube videos, etc. And then I have a cord and an Aki wall charger. And then rounding out my electronics, I went with a rechargeable headlamp. It's BioLite. It looks bulky. Well, I mean, it is bulky, but it is really light. It only weighs like 2.5 ounces. So pretty pleased with that. And I have to keep it all dry. So this is the Light AF tea bag. All right, up next is hydration, and if you've ever seen a dog with Giardia and having lots of fosters, I have experienced that firsthand what the cleanup is. And so based on that, I will be extra careful when filtering my water. It is something I am definitely not going to skimp on, and so I went with the Sawyer Squeeze because I absolutely want to avoid getting sick. And I have an external reservoir pocket in my backpack, and you can check that video out on my trials and tribulations of trying to find a backpack. And here is the bladder I chose. It's a Hydra pack, so I had a Camelback, but I just decided to lighten up, and then I shortened it because the hose was too long. And this weighs in at about 1.5 ounces, so it's really light, or maybe 2.5 ounces, and it's 1.5 liters. Smart water bottle for my dirty water. So I'm going to use a small Gatorade bottle. Most of the mixes, green juices, etc. that I will be having on trail only mix with either 8 or 12 ounces of water, so this is a perfect size. Fits in my pockets on my backpack nicely. All right, up next is food storage and cooking. So I'm on the fence. I think I'm going to be bringing this OpSac. It's a smell-proof bag just because I'm really grossed out by mice. So this is likely coming with me, and then that'll fit into my Light AF bear bag, and this is like a full kit. So I've been practicing my clove hitch notches, and you know, while muttering under my breath about how much I hated those babysitting classes that I had to take in Girl Scouts when I should have been learning to tie knots. So hopefully I have it down and I can hang my bear bag. The bigger bag already has food in it and it's all packed up and ready to go. So my plan for cooking is going to be mainly boiling water and not actually cooking in my pot. I just think it's gross that you can't clean it out, and I'm sure I will get over that really quickly, but starting the trail, that's kind of where I'm at currently today. So I did the 650 liter Toaks titanium pot. It is smaller than what most people use, but because I have celiac and have to eat gluten-free, I pre-made most of my meals and will be sending them to myself. And meals look like this, and they fit in this Alpine Air koozie. Got it as a gift, and it's so much better than making my own pot koozie because I am not very crafty. And this pot does fit a small 4-ounce fuel canister. However, I can't get my stove in here when I have the fuel in it. So I have for a stove, I have the MSR Pocket Rocket. I have a small Victorinox Swiss Army knife, and it's got like the tweezers, etc. for ticks. Big lighter with some Leukotape on it. Salt, very important. And this is an MSR folding plastic spork, and I got 4 of these for like 12 bucks. They're super cheap, so it's not the most sturdy item, but I got backups. So while I do have the water bladder in the bottle, I have this CNOC water bladder. I think I'm just going to leave it in the car. As I mentioned in a previous video, my husband's going to be hiking the first week with me, and we're going to be basically hiking back to his car that he's going to be parking north of Springer. And so I have just a few things like this that if I decide the water bladder is not working out for me, I can just switch it out at that time. All right, so I have been aggressively cutting items from my pack, just trying to get the weight down. I just really want to be comfortable as possible on the trail. And all the luxury items have been cut except for my Rawlology cork roller ball. I had tried some insoles, and after a couple weeks, I got plantar fasciitis in my right foot, and it has been bothering me. And so I switched those out and back to the Hoka, the original soles for my Hoka Speed Goats, and this is a must. And absolutely, it's the one thing that I was unwilling to part with that is probably considered non-essential. Instead of a pack towel, I'm just doing a little bit of a small bandana, some generic whatever. I upgraded to the 2-ounce hand sanitizer in light of the coronavirus. I'm not paranoid or anything. I just I couldn't find a 1 ounce, and I was really annoyed that this weighed more, and now I'm just really, really happy that it worked out that way. Okay, toiletries. Trowel, teepee, portable shower, also known as wet wipes. I'm bringing more toiletries than I probably need. I've aggressively cut this because it was what I thought heavy compared to other people's kits that I saw. And the items that I ended up keeping were toothbrush, toothpaste, and floss, just like a little reusable floss. I got sunscreen for sure. I don't think I look 43, and I don't intend to look 43 when I get off the trail. So sunblock is definitely necessary, and I put some more Leukotape on that. So I got these lip gloss containers off at Amazon and filled them up with some of the toiletries that I need. So I have some chafing gel here, got Dr. Bonner's, I have some CBD lotion for any sore muscles, and a little bit of leave-in conditioner. My hair gets really, really tangly. It's very thin and fine, so I need something to help brush it out. And speaking of hair, I got this brush, and has like a little compact mirror, and it just pops out like that. So here's all the extra stuff I'm taking: safety pin for blisters, aqua tabs in case something happens to my filter, extra earplugs, lots and lots of hair ties. I tend to lose these. Glutenese, just in case I do find out that I've eaten some gluten by accident. Advil, chapstick. For first aid, in addition to my Leukotape, I am bringing just some antiseptic wipes and some antibiotic cream. All right, in addition to Aleve and my Glutenese, I have Pepto-Bismol, some Imodium, and some allergy medication. I'm only bringing one thing of Picaridin to start. I have a bunch more, but I wanted to have one because I'll forget to send it to myself, and I'll really wish I had it one day. So I'm just going to start with one, and once I need it, I'll know to stock up on more. Got some Band-Aids. I've got an extra carabiner, just to either hang stuff from my pack or if I break the one with my bear bag. Some waterproof matches and some gear repair items. So that's kind of all the little odds and ends. Check out my other gear videos. I'll put the links below. Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, and let me know how you want to see videos on the trail. I'm trying to figure out if I should do them with short video, one for every day, or if I should do them in sections. So let me know what you'd like to see. Thanks so much and take care.